Were you treating them like gold? Or were they just grateful to just have someone, like you? Or were you an asshole? And did they love you you've treated them like shit? We have to review what we do. I mean, the way I look at it, it's kind of like racing in a weird way, guys. It's kind of like racing where you got to know where you're slower or faster than your opponent.
Peter.
Walsh. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is going to be just a quick one today. And I want to wish everybody a happy fucking new year. I hope it's going to be a really good one for all of you guys. And here's to a lot more juicy dating stories coming up in 2024. Lord knows 2023 has been... Woo! There's been some nuclear fucking bombs that have taken off this year, haven't there? Holy shit. On either channel, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I mean... Woohoo! Some cuckoo shit going on out there, guys. Some cuckoo shit. And, we're going to come back with some dating events as well, hopefully, guys, for 2024. And there's been a couple of success stories. The old school dating groups, check them out if you haven't heard them already. If you're new to the podcast here, call Old School Dating age 35 to 45, Old School Dating age 45 to 55, and Old School Dating age 55 plus. We've started up a couple of more now in different cities. We're going to expand more, and we're going to expand into the younger generations too as well. And it's been a whirlwind year, guys, and we're going to come back with more Formula One. And we're going to cover, like we did in 2023, we're going to cover every single round, the preview before the race itself. God, I really miss it, actually. But we're going to talk about more podcasts, too. We're going to talk about more Netflix, Drive to Survive. As we speak, I'm slowly but surely, I'm going through every single episode in in Netflix Drive to Survive, reviewing it. And I'm giving you a breakdown what it was like from a race driver's point of view. So if you are new to the podcast and you're wondering who the fuck am I was a race driver for 13 years, so I know a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff. I can call bullshit on most things I see. It's just, you have to be in the business to know the business. But I'm going to call BS on stuff I see, guys, and we're going to do a very fair comparison on a lot of stuff. That's going to be in Drive to Survive, and that's going to be... And it's going to be more informational as well, like for instance, even in, was it episode 1 we met Carlos Sainz's manager. Now, a lot of people don't know what a manager does. So each episode, it does give us some more information, but the problem is, not a lot of people know about how a manager, what does he do, what does she do in Formula 1 or motor racing itself. So I'm going to give you the behind the scenes. So I'll extend more on some of the stories or information that we get in Drive to Survive as we go. And of course, so yeah, back to my main point, we'll be previewing every single round of 2024. We're going to do a reaction highlights video as well, and audio file. So that's going to be great. Can't wait to that. And it's only in like 2 months time. It's going to be here before we know it. And guys, if it's when you're dating world, you want to meet somebody in 2024, the number one thing I say to everybody, and this includes for me too, a lot of us get too consumed and caught up in, oh, this person's an asshole, that person's an asshole, this person's an asshole, that person's an asshole, and we forget about ourselves. We have to look under the bonnet, so to speak, at what we are offering to people out there. Like, do we really just expect everything to be handed to us? Because I tell you, if you're expecting that, the relationship's not going to go anywhere. Look back on your best relationship ever, right? Or let's say you dumped somebody, but they really, really wanted to be with you. Have a look at, why did they want to be with you? How were you around them? Were you treating them like gold? Or were they just grateful to just have someone, like you? Or were you an asshole? And did they love you you've treated them like shit? We have to review what we do. I mean, the way I look at it, it's kind of like racing in a weird way, guys. It's kind of like racing where you got to know where you're slower or faster than your opponent. Do you know? You have to break it down. You got to analyze. And people say, oh, you should think too much. No, I say, fuck that. You should, if you are an overthinker, think too much. Get it out of your fucking system. But be self-aware about yourself and you'll feel great. You'll feel great when you do this. When you finally accept and admit to yourself, okay, Peter, there's something wrong with you here. And by the way, this is why I know this, because I've done this to myself. And I always try and be self-aware of, hey, Peter, am I being a nice guy? Am I being an asshole? Am I being a combination of both? We have to do that if you want to make a relationship work. You know? Anyway, I'll just leave it there about the dating. And guys, you know, I just want to say, I hope we have a great 2024 for everybody. Hope everybody's going to keep good and healthy out there. And let's rock it on. Let's get shit done this year. So guys, I love you all. Very, very happy New Year to you. I'll be back on the 3rd of January with more social media and obviously more podcasts. Enjoy, guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Peter
Walsh.